Great, great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised in the land of the living. We thank God. Today, being the ninth day of the ninth month, we had a wonderful time in God's presence at the ninth hour of today, earlier today. And we thank God. For those who made it, they saw what the Lord did. It is my prayer in extension to you that couldn't make it for one reason or the other, that the blessing that the Lord bestowed upon us in that program will come to you as well in Jesus' mighty name. But I want to also encourage you that tomorrow is our usual Tuesday vigil. Don't make it a day in God's presence. We start by 12 midnight by the grace of God. So try and make sure that you are a part of what God is doing in this season. Additionally, you may be wondering what today's prayer will be as we continue to do our fast. By the grace of God, it's going to be taken from the book of Matthew, chapter number 7, verse number 7 to 8. Now, the Bible told us about three steps, three channels of asking from God or getting things from God in terms of praying. It says, ask. He also says, seek. And then the last one, it says, knock. I've come to realize that most times people stop at that first stage, and that is asking, the level of asking. So most times, some Christians, once they've prayed, sometimes they had fasting to it. They pray, they fast. If they didn't get what they're asking for, they just give up. They forgot that the Bible also said, seek. All right. So when you ask, is you do it through prayer, making your request known to God. All right. But that's not the only thing God asks us to do, because sometimes what you are asking for may not be at that level. It is only those who ask that receive. That's what the Bible says. So it may not be at that level or at the level of asking. So that bestows the responsibility upon you to move further by seeking. So maybe peradventure, because it is only what is lost or missing that we have to seek. All right. So if what you're asking for is in God's hand, God will release it. That's why the Bible says that, who among you, being a bad father, who among you that when your child asks you for bread, that you give them stone or serpent? That's why Jesus said that. So if we ask God, if what we are asking from God is in his hand, then he releases. We get it easily, no problem. However, it may not be in his hand. At one point or the other, it might have gone missing, gone lost. All right. So we have to now go to the next level by seeking to find it. We have to look for it. We have to find it. We have to seek it. All right. So that is another level. All right. So don't stop at the level of asking. Okay, I'll teach you how to seek. Don't worry, just a minute. Then the last stage is to knock. So peradventure, if that thing that you are asking, if it's not lost, or maybe you have been able to identify where it is, maybe it's been locked up. Remember, there's something Jesus did when he was going into Bethlehem, into that Bethlehem. The Bible says he sent his disciples. It says two of them, go to the neighboring village. You will see a colt tied with his mother. Loose and bring for me. You understand that now? So sometimes you need to knock. All right, you need to knock wherever my glory has been locked up, whenever my destiny, my contract, my husband, my wife. So you are doing knocking through that means, because you are now praying with understanding. You have already identified that it is not at the level of asking, and it is not at the level of seeking. It has the level of knocking. You have identified where it is, maybe in the river, maybe in somebody's hand, maybe they've sat on your contract, maybe whatever. So you are praying with understanding. All right. So the question is, how then do we seek? How do we find? You have to ask questions. You have to ask God questions. God, I've asked this. I've not received it. What do I need to do? You begin to make inquiry in the realm of the spirit. I don't want to go into too much detail, but that is how to do it. All right. So pray with understanding. When you ask, don't give up. And if you did not receive, when you ask and you did not receive, or there's a sort of delay that you don't understand, don't give up. Seek by asking questions from God, making inquiries. Say, God, what is going on? What do I need to do? What do I need to know? You are seeking, because the thing may not be in the hand of God or within your immediate environment. All right. I hope this explanation helps somehow. So please go back to that thing that you have been asking God for. Go back to that query, to that question you have been asking God. Go back to that thing that you have been requesting that God should do for you, and revisit it by using this process. All right. By asking God question, what that is seeking to find, you are finding. All right. So information that you gather at that level of seeking is what will help you at the next level, which is the knocking level. My name is Kwekwala Emmanuel, and I'll see you tomorrow night by 12 midnight UK time. Don't forget. God bless you. God bless you.